Yo, what's up, guys? I got the plays for y'all today. Welcome back to SBAA Nation. My name is Keith, aka Keystone. Hope y'all all doing well. Hope y'all made some money yesterday. I know we did, baby, on the VIP. Now, DFS lately, I'm like a 3 of 4, 2 of 3. Can't seem to get one to fucking hit over there. Now, we haven't had a ton of volume, but it's still frustrating, guys. I'm hoping this UFC weekend is going to be just awesome for us. It's been a little rough on UFC the last couple events. I just got a feeling that it's about to really turn around. We got a Vegas 109 event this week, and then we have the one I'm really excited about. You'll see it down there on the banner, 319, which is going to be awesome. This is by far the most anticipated fight I have been waiting for all year long. In the main event, it's going to be freaking awesome, much more than even the one I went down to in UFC New Orleans 318, which was awesome. Holloway versus Poirier, that was a really cool fight. This one, I've been just cooking. So VIP is back on target. We did set this loser. Now, the reason I only did a half unit on this play is because we had already secured profits today. I think the Blue Jays won. Do you guys see that score? I think it was 20-1 or something like that. Yeah, and then this game right here, I don't know, just like a run trap. I mean, the Nationals have been giving up a ton of freaking runs. I mean, it's literally like 12-13 a game in their last 5-6 games, something crazy like that. Yeah, it was just kind of a low scoring game. I think it was 2-1 and they won into the ninth inning. So just bad read there, I guess. But like we already secured profits, so we just went half unit on that one. A couple days prior before that, though, look at this. We swept both these plays. So we're kicking ass again on the VIP. This was from the day before that even. And then, guys, I even sent this out on the live stream. It's very important if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit sub. We got football season. In fact, I made a football video for you all about the preseason picks. Not many guys are going to do this on YouTube because they don't know what to do. First of all, most of them, they're either too lazy to do the research or no one else is making content, so they can't go and steal other people's picks, which is trust me, it's a very real thing. So but turn on the notifications, make sure you're sub, take the time to hit that like video. I do appreciate it. It goes a very long way. And then check out my NFL preseason Thursday video. Today's Thursday, so we got a very small MLB slate today, but I do have a couple things for you guys. We got a prize picks play. We have and we have a hit parlay that I'm going to give you guys. Probably be my only one today. So you're going to get my VIP slip for free. And then also I set this up yesterday. So, or maybe, it was yesterday. So started it at 50, looks like 16 are gone. This is going to get you picks from now through UFC 319, the one I was talking about. So the 17th. Great value. It's going to pay for itself, guys. If you're on the books, 100%, you need to get on this pass. You can thank me when that event is over because I have some unreal reads, and I just got a great feeling about this event. So let's start with that prize picks play, guys. If you're not on here yet, I mean, look, you're going to need this app. Even if you're a book user, you're going to need this app during football season. Their correlated NFL and college football duos actually pay more than the sports books do. It's incredible. They've nerfed the payouts since when they limited me 2 football seasons ago when we were getting 10x and 20x on like 4-pick correlated, like 2 duos. Basically, we're getting 10x. Now it's about 8x, which a traditional sports book like DraftKings or whatever is going to only give you about 6.5 to at the most 7x. So it's still 100% must-own app. And if you want to try it out and you just deposit $10, play 5, you'll instantly get 55. Promo code SBAA unlocks that for you. So let's get into the picks on MLB Thursday. We're going to take a couple teammates. We're going to take Nick Kurtz from the Athletics, and we're going to take his teammate Soderstrom. Now, Kurtz should be batting second. They're going to be on the road, so we'll get 9 full innings of at-bats. And then we're going to take his teammate Soderstrom, who's actually been really hot, and he is going to be batting fourth most likely. Now, Butler, I believe, is out, and then I think they may be giving – I can't remember. Somebody has the day off tomorrow. I hope it's not Tyler because obviously the line's here, but I think they're going to rest somebody. But I have a feeling these two should be in the lineup. They're getting Mitch Parker, who is a lefty, and these both are lefties. But Mitch is giving up just as good of a batting average to left-handed batters as he is right-handed. So it's very close. So there's nothing intimidating here. Not to mention, and we'll get into this in a sec, Actually, we'll just show you real quick. We'll bounce over here. And if you look at these team bullpen earn run averages right now, no one's worse than Washington, and the A's are actually the third worst. So you're probably going to have a high scoring game here. We think that's what that loser was yesterday, if you remember. But I think they're going to have a good chance, even if they can't get to Parker. Well, hopefully they can get to the bullpen. So I like these two to go over their fantasy scores. 7 for Kurtz and Soderstrom 5.5. I believe he's gone over this 4 or 5. He's gone over 3 or 5, but with a push. So that's what's nice about that line too. We have push potential. And then so we're gonna take Josh Naylor. He's been on fire. I believe he's hit this in 4 out of 5. Has just had a couple monster back-to-back games in a row. There's not much more to say. He gets Shane Smith today. The White Sox bullpen has been playing a lot better the last 30 days, but they really melted down on Sunday. It was part of my frustrations taking the White Sox when they went up 5-0, and then they blew it and gave up 8 straight runs. The bullpen gave up 8 straight runs. So it could have been a 1 month fluke based on competition. A lot of things. I like Naylor. We're going to stay in the flames with them, guys. This pays 6x, which is really good in this space. Actually, you know what? Because of this is technically correlation, that's the way they view it. It pays 5.75x, which is still fantastic, and it's going to pay more than any other site, maybe not named Dabble, for a correlated play like this. So that's going to be your slip over on Prize Picks today. Got to get feeling about it. We hit our last one. We have another one open. If you're not on the winnable free plan yet, at the bare minimum, if you don't want to come make tons of profits with the community and you don't want to try this out yet, even though this is a very good way to come in and test your feet, at the bare minimum, sign up on this, because I send out a lot of extra bonus stuff. I'll send out Prize Pick slips, and during football season, I pump that volume up tremendously, very much so. I even throw out book parlays and stuff. I probably give out some UFC picks and stuff. Speaking of UFC picks, I placed the largest bet I've ever placed right here. That is going to be unlocked in that VIP pass that you're going to get on. You're going to get access to this. I personally think it's one of the best ROI opportunities I have ever seen since I've been doing this full time. Now you got to remember, this actually is a future, so it's not going to settle until I think it's October. So you got to wait for your money on this one, but doesn't matter if you got the bankroll, you got the cash, and I'm telling you, I feel great about this. Like I said, I wouldn't have placed the largest bet for a place if I didn't believe in it. And then I'll give you guys this one as well, real quick, little bonus play here. A lot of people are very torn on this fight, but my plan is to see what happens after round 1. His opponent, Chimaev, is a very dangerous guy, comes out usually real hard. I expect these odds after round 1, especially if the judges kind of give it to him. Vegas is really good with their live odds. I'm going to come in over the top with another rack on this guy. If I get better odds than this, equal odds to this, or slightly words off to this, I really want to see how round 1 goes. And then obviously if somebody ends it, well, we missed that opportunity. And you can lock all these plays in on Rebet. When you use promo code SBA, guys, you get a $100 freaking deposit match. I wanted to make sure I partnered with one of these offshore books. I'm actually in talks with Bovada right now too, so I might have 2 options for you guys. But one thing I can tell you, I have many VIP clients. We have client interviews in the playlist section over there. You can go watch them. Give you a vote of confidence when you hop on the VIP that I have videos of actual clients, success stories, essentially. And I know for a fact, a lot of them in California, one guy in Texas, they all use Rebet. Okay. It's legal in 47 of 50 states. And like I said, $100 deposit match. When you get, use code SBA, it'll unlock that for you. And yeah, you can lock in this hit parlay that I send out every day. If you're one of these DFS guys, the DFS apps, one thing they do not do well is hits. They rip you off on hits. They don't pay enough. Rebet will actually pay you very close to what a traditional book like DraftKings or MGM will pay you. So let's get into that hit parlay today. Like I said, it's a very small slate. I like all those A's hitters, but we're going to take a same game parlay, and I only put a half unit on this today. We're going to stay with Kyle Stowers. Dude's been pretty hot. A couple misses here, but 7 out of his last 10. Multi-hit game yesterday. You like to see that. Should be batting 3rd, 4th, 2nd, somewhere in there. I don't see him going past the 4th spot. So, yeah, he's going to have a chance at this 5th plate appearance. Being on the road at Atlanta, a team that is thrown in the towel, and they have their newly acquired Carlos Carrasco on the mound. Now, if you guys know anything about Carrasco, he ain't the greatest. Okay, so Stowers has exceeded 1 hit in 16 of his last 17 games on the road. This dude is a freaking road warrior, okay? Against righties, he's batting almost 300 on the season, pretty close overall. And then Carrasco, Don't be fooled by this red. Let me make it a little bigger for you guys. Yeah, it's 295, 292, guys. It's very close. So Carrasco just, he kind of stinks. So we're going to roll with Stowers here. I love this 16 out of 17 on the road. And yeah, that's going to be the first pick. And like I said, it's a same game parlay. We're going to take his teammate, Xavier Edwards. He hasn't been quite as hot. Now, these reds are actually hits if we change this. Now, he's the leadoff hitter, so that's why they have that 1.5. But it's still the same. He's got a hit in 7 out of 10. And look, he had 4 hits yesterday against Houston. 4. Got 5 plate appearances, got 6 somehow in this game. Wow, big high scoring game there against the Yankees. Same exact setup, guys. Now, he is actually the only batter that's actually faced Carrasco before, and he's seen him twice. 2 plate appearances, he's got 1 hit. You like to see that. He's batting .310 against right-handed pitching and already broke down Carrasco for you. I think this is slam dunk, guys. Like I said, get on Rebet. I'm really excited about this because I know a lot of my VIP clients in the past to this point have not got the full experience because they're in DFS states. And yeah, telling you, Rebet's going to change the game for all y'all. You can thank me later when you get on there. I really think it's going to change your sports betting life. So yeah, let me know who you guys like today. If I missed anybody, I mean, I think we kind of covered it. The other games kind of look, we'll see. Maybe Paul Skeens. I will tell you this. We'll give you this little lean here. I did mention, you can lock this in on Rebet too. I did mention that yesterday we had that fluke like 3-run game, but the ones prior to this, the Nationals have just been giving up a ton of freaking runs. Okay, you can see they've gone over. And prior to that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games prior to yesterday. And I showed you the bullpen data. It's terrible. Now the A's, I think, are starting one of their lefties. I can't remember who it was, to be honest, but I think he was good. We can go take a peek real quick. Let's see. Yeah, so Jacob Lopez, he's actually been pretty solid. So if you just wanted to go A's total, maybe go that route, but I don't know. I just, it's a day game. We'll see how those can be tricky sometimes, but one of my leans would 100% be the over 9 runs here. I do think that's probably a good play. You got some push potential as well. So that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you check out the NFL preseason video, guys. We're not throwing down a ton of money, and they're all DFS slips. We're not going to be betting too much on the books. We might take a couple unders because I think that's like a really good, smart thing to do in the NFL preseason. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much DFS slips, and it's really not about like how I think somebody is going to actually play. It's about playing time. That's what we're looking for. I did the research for Thursday. I'm going to dive into the research for all the Friday game slates. So stay tuned for that video. I will be dropping it later today as well. But make sure you check out the Thursday video. All right, boys. Peace.